Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Layli and today we're gonna draw a project from whatever I taught you in the previous videos. So right now you're gonna open up your Autodesk, the AutoCAD file, and then start a new drawing by actually clicking on this plus or the one here. I'm more comfortable with the one down here, so I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna turn off the grids since I don't really like them, and we're gonna draw a very small house together on this session. But before that, as I told you, the most important thing to do is to make your layer. So this is the plan I chose, and I just searched it on Google and chose one of the easiest plans I could see. As you can see, we have axes here and then walls, windows, maybe some furniture and doors. So I'm gonna make 5 or 6 layers. I'm gonna click on layer properties and then make some layers. I'm gonna name them one by one. The first one is gonna be my walls, which I will choose blue for it. Again, I'll tell you, you can choose whatever color you want, but I'm choosing something that is very obvious for you. The line type is continuous, and the line weight is gonna be much thicker than it is right now. So my next layer is gonna be my glass, which is actually the glass for the windows. It's in the middle of the frame. I'm gonna choose red for it, and the weight, the line weight is gonna be about 2 millimeters, 0.2 millimeters. And the next one is gonna be my frame, which I'm gonna use for my doors and my windows. I'm gonna choose green for this, and the line weight is gonna be about 4 millimeters. So, and the next one is gonna be the line that is actually shows us how the door moves, but we don't need any thickness for it, so I'm gonna just call it number 3 as I usually do. I'm gonna color it with yellow, and that would be it. And the last layer, I want to have my axis. I will color it maybe this blue, and I will set the line weight the same as my walls because they're kind of in the same category. So these are the lines I have right now, and I want to start with my walls. So I just select on my walls and close this and start drawing. Let me make this a little bit smaller, and this too. This way I can actually see my plan and have my AutoCAD at the same time. So as I told you, I selected my wall, and right now I want to start drawing some walls. So I will start from the north of my plan, which is gonna be I will click L and then space, which is the line command. I'm gonna start drawing. Let me turn this on. So here is about 2.5 millimeters. Be careful, in this plan I have centimeters, but I'm gonna convert it to meters myself. And the next one is about 70 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, my bad, that's the whole thing. So the other one, let me make sure I'm getting the numbers right. So I have this 7 meters. I'm gonna move it a little bit up. I have 2 millimeters from here, and another 260 here, and the rest is gonna be my toilet. Okay, now I have my dimensions. I'm gonna go to my west part, which is 420 meters, and then let me move it a little bit. Okay, so I have a line here about 6 meters, which comes over here, and then I have another 260 here, and yep. So I'm gonna put my line here and here. As you know, we can use the fillet command to make these two lines join together. So I'm gonna put F and click on spacebar and then fillet these two together. So as you can see in the picture, we are gonna need to offset the lines a little bit. So I'm gonna start with offsetting my lines for about 20 centimeters, and this one should come in, come in, come in, out, in, and out. Okay, so and then I'm gonna use my fillet command. As I told you before, we're gonna click on F and then spacebar. Since we want to fillet multiple stuff, I'm gonna click on U and then again another space, and then I'm gonna click on whatever I want and start filleting it. So let me cover all of the corners and make sure they are all joined in together. So this is the exterior walls that we had, but as you can see, we have some walls here, here, and here. So all I'm gonna do, as it didn't say how much we should go in, I'm gonna assume that it's about 50 centimeters. So I'm gonna go in for another 15 centimeters. I'm not gonna close, maybe it's 1 meter. So yeah, okay, 1 meters, it's too much. So since I don't have the actual dimension of this wall, I'm just guessing. So another 20. And as you can see, I didn't finish the order, so I could complete this wall and then I will put the space in it. And another wall we have here, so I'm gonna do this. As you can see, I'm gonna look for the point which my line ended and just pull it till the end. I'm gonna offset it for another 20 centimeters inside, and let me take it for 10 because I know the interior wall is gonna be 10. So and then I know that my doors is about 90 centimeters and I need an extra 10 centimeters for the opening part. So I'm gonna ortho, as you could, let me do this again so you would see. So I came here, I orthoed a 10 centimeters line, and then again ortho, and I gave it 90 centimeters this time, and then again I ortho this line. As you can see, I have some lines here which, well, doesn't make sense, but when I give it the trim command and select these two, I can easily delete these and then fillet my other lines, and I will have the shape I wanted. As you can see, easy peasy, done. Okay, and let me fillet this one too because we need it to be clean. Okay, so this is this bedroom, and I'm gonna go to the next one. Since these are at the same weight, I'm gonna just continue this line and move this line a little bit inside because I don't like how it looks. Try to stick with your plan, but since I know a little bit about architecture, I'm just changing whatever that doesn't seem right to me. So as you can see, I have another meter between these two, so I have a line here which I'm going to use the offset command for it. I will offset it for 1 meter, and as you can see, again I have a boundary here. I can order TR, select my lines and delete these two, and again another TR and space and delete these two. So as you can see, I formed this opening, and from this opening I'm gonna have the bathroom wall. So I'm gonna come in for business. I know that the cabinets are gonna be about 60 centimeters. I'm gonna just go with my guts and another 10 centimeters for this, and I will close this. Since I can both use fillet for this order and trim, I will show you both ways. So I'm gonna offset this for another 10 centimeters. As you can see, I use fillet for this part, and for this part I'm gonna use trim. So I'm gonna click on trim, space, another space, and now I can easily delete this. I know that my door is again about 90 centimeters, so I'm going to use ortho space. I will give it 90 centimeters and then offset this one. Again, I will click on trim, again space, and delete what is here. Another trim, space, delete here and delete here. And easily we got everything we need. I want to trim the lines in the middle of these two so my walls will look continuous. So I think we're almost done with the walls. Yes, right now all we need is our window. So all I'm gonna do is to see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows. Okay, I have 7 windows. Again, I will tell you that I don't have actual dimensions for this, so I'm just gonna guess it. Let me make this a little bit bigger, change my layer and make it small again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my snap here, it's on, and I'm gonna find the middle of this line, which is gonna be the middle of my room. So as I found the middle of the line, I'm gonna just come down and another line here, sorry, my mistake, another line here, and this way I can partly guess the middle of my uh, window. So I'm gonna see the distance here is about 2 meters. I'm gonna give 50 centimeters to each part, so it's a close window, but I think it works for this house. And I'm gonna ortho another 50 centimeters this line and this line, and then completely delete this. As you can see, I have a huge line, which then I can use the command trim and for my windows. As you can see, when you delete this line, your walls are going to be opened up. So all you're going to do is that you're going to change your layer one more time, go back to wall, and then draw 2 lines. If you have forgotten, the command of line is L space, and then you click on the first point and the second point, and if you're done, you click on space another time. So L space, choose your first point, second point, if you're done, space. Again, L, first point, second point, and if you're done, space. So right now I have 2 of my windows. I'm gonna try to do the next one. So as you can see, the other window has a little bit distance from the wall. So all I'm gonna do is draw a line here and then move it. So I'm gonna move this line about 20 centimeters. That seems right. Then I'm gonna copy it for about 1 meters or maybe a little bit less, 70 centimeters. So I'm gonna order CO, then space. I'm gonna click on what I wanted to be copied, another space, choose the first point, and then bring it to where I want or give it distance, which I'm gonna give it 75 centimeters. As I told you before, right now I have my walls. All I need to do is to order trim and another space and just delete what I don't need here. Great. So I'm gonna do the same thing for here. As I told you, I'm gonna find the middle of this room and I'm gonna find the middle of the room and click on offset 50 centimeters, that to the left and then to the right, and I'm gonna delete the line in the middle, use the order trim TR space. I'm gonna choose these 2 lines because I want to delete whatever is in the middle of these 2 lines. So then another space, and I'm gonna delete the lines I don't need. Again, I'm gonna click on TR, which is trim space, because this time it's hard to get the borders, but if you want, you can choose them. These 4 are your borders. You can just click on TR and another space, and you're gonna delete this. So as you can see, I have these 2 windows and I have 2 windows over here. So because I want to make it a little bit symmetrical, I'm gonna again find the middle of this line, and then I'm gonna draw another line. These are the things that you will learn little by little. So I'm gonna find the middle of this line, and from here I'm gonna have another window about 1 meter. Yeah, and again I'm going to do the same, and then I'm deleting the lines that I don't need. So again, from let's see, from the middle of this line I'm gonna draw a line till here, so I can find the middle of this one and another 1 meter here. So you can either go with this, but if you don't like the format of your windows, you can just move it. For example, I don't like this to be here, so I'm gonna move it for about 50 centimeters, and this one too. I'm gonna just click on M space, select these two, and move it for 50 centimeters. And then I'm gonna use the order trim, select these lines because I want to delete in the middle, space, and then space, and then in the middles are gonna go away. Another trim, another space, and delete and delete. As you can see, we have our walls and it's beautifully done. So right now all I'm gonna do is go to my frame. So I'm gonna just change my layer to frame and start drawing my frames. I'm gonna click on L space, and this is my first frame. Again, if you want to draw another line, L space, or if you want to repeat the last command, you just need to click on space. So because I want to draw another line, I'm just going to put the space and it goes to line, another space, and when I'm done, another space. So again, space, line, space, endpoint, space, again, space, endpoint, space, space, endpoint, space. So this is what I'm gonna do for all of my windows. If you didn't get it from now, I'm gonna show it to you on the next window again. So you're gonna choose line command, click on spacebar, choose your first point and then your end point. If you are happy with your line and you don't want to continue, you're gonna click on space and the command will be over. If you want to repeat the command that you did in the last part, you only need to click on space. It goes to line, as you can see, and you can again click on your first point, end point, and that's it. So these are our window frames. We are gonna change layer and go to classes and draw the middle classes. So I'm gonna go to my wall and choose the class in the middle of my wall. You can put it anywhere you want, but I prefer it to be in the middle. And since the glass has a little bit of thickness, I'm gonna give it about maybe 1 centimeters to the left, 1 centimeters to the right. Since it's very hard to repeat this action again and again, so I'm just gonna copy it for the places I can. So I'm just ordering CO space, I copy this, I choose a base point which I know I can use later, so I chose this base point and bring it here. So I'm gonna do the same for just two. So I'm gonna draw a line in the middle, I'm gonna offset it for 2 centimeters, delete the line in the middle, and then copy it for the one above. So that's how it goes. Since this is not as the same as the others, I have to draw it one more time. And when you get a little bit professional with AutoCAD, you can easily just use the copy command and do whatever you want, change the lines and all that. But right now we are trying to keep it simple. So another one, another ortho, and I'm gonna delete the middle line and then copy, and we're done with our windows and walls. Easy as it sounds. So these are our walls and windows, I want to show you one last thing, and this will be our lesson for today. So let me open this up. When you want to draw an actual door, there are a couple of things that you have to draw. First of all, you need the frame, which is showed by two rectangles. So you can either choose the line option and draw lines. I think 2.5 centimeters is a little bit small, so I'm gonna go with 5 centimeters and another 5 centimeters, another 5 centimeters, and then I'm gonna close it. As you can see, I have a beautiful rectangle here, or you just can or choose the rectangle and choose the first point, give it dimensions, and yeah, that's it. Okay, I will teach you how to do this in the next videos, but right now I just wanted you to see. We have two lines here. I don't want to use this. I want to use my rectangle, and from the middle of your from the top of your rectangle, you're going to have the door itself, which I have the color yellow for it. It's gonna be about 90 centimeters. So yeah, you are gonna go 19 centimeters and another 5 centimeters for the depth and another 19, and then you can either click here or just close it. It closes itself. So this is our door, but since we show the opening and closing of the door, I'm gonna choose another line. It's better to be another layer, but since I want to use just another color, I'm choosing glass for you. So all you're gonna do is to click on circle and choose your first point, second point, and then delete or trim whatever it is extra. Since I want to keep what is inside this one, I chose these two lines and I'm gonna delete the rest. So this is gonna be my door. I'm gonna move it here, since I had I guess a door here. Let me check my picture one more time. Yeah, I had a door here, so I forgot about the wall and to trim it, so I'm gonna just put a line here, move it about 20 centimeters, and it's gonna be another 19 because it's door, so offset or copy, both can be correct, 90 centimeters, and then trim the middle, and then you can easily move your door in the middle of this. So you're going to click on move. You're going to choose the part that you know where you want to put it in. Since, as you can see, my ortho is on, it only moves in this dimensions. It's okay, since my offset is on, I can just put it easily here, but because I want to show you, you can just turn off your ortho and put it to the place you want. Make sure that everything is at the place you want it to be. So this was a little bit big for me and I made it a little bit smaller. So I'm gonna copy my door, since I'm gonna need two other doors here. So I'm gonna come down and well, let's draw two more lines. Let's draw two more doors for this session, because I guess it's a little bit hard for you guys if I start other commands. So I'm just gonna copy this door here, the one that we had down here for my bathroom, and that would be it for this session. Did you see what I did? I just wanted it to be in the middle of the wall, but since I didn't have any wall here, I couldn't just guess where to put it. So I came in the middle of this wall and then dragged it to the wall, and it goes and sits where it should be. So you can easily do this. And that would be it for this session. I don't want to confuse you anymore. This is it. We only use move, trim, offset, and maybe our layers copy to draw a plan. So this is a small plan for right now, but for the next video we will furnish it, and I will teach you how to rotate the doors and put it here, and that would be it. So Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.